Here we go. Alright, just gonna take it a little easy today. Nine Kings has had a lot of updates since the last I actually played it, even on my own. So I kind of want to see kind of what some of them are. There's some improvements to Endless Mode that were made a while back. They've got a new deck of cards that can come up, apparently. They've made some changes, quality of life and otherwise, to the way some things work. Like, for example, King of Blood no longer summons imps from the pagoda, it summons ghosts as a way to kind of keep the units distinct. So, I just kind of want to play around a little bit. And also, want to talk a little bit about a plan I have for a potential long-running, I guess, series for streams. Let's go ahead and just do like a middling difficulty. It's supposed to be a whole bunch of new stuff in here as well, but I don't know if I have anything that I really want. Ooh, Banisher allows you to pick a king to banish from the next run. Interesting. Lunatic, if this is your only perk, you start at war against the Jack of Rainbows. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Alright, I'm just gonna go regular. Let's just go ahead and do a basic run. I want to see the new Pagona for the Invincible Ghosts. And just kind of mess around with stuff. Also, they made bombers, like, very tanky, so that enemy archers no longer just ping them off before they can get close enough to explode. So, that's what I remember, at least. Let's just go ahead and play a little bit of this. Just kind of see how things go. Alright. Let's do this. Oh yeah, I forgot that I start with a couple of demon altars. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have King of Nothing as an enemy, so I'm not going to be able to use farms to insane degrees, but that's okay. That is a-okay. Let's just get a ton of imps going. I'm not even going to need to summon anything. So, things and stuff and things. I have recently gotten my hands on, I was recommended and then got for myself, a new, like, it's supposed to be a solo tabletop RPG game, like a journaling style game. Okay. Bugger, I've got to fill those slots so fast. What can I do? Not a lot. I don't want to, I don't care for manglers. Whatever. So I got a tabletop RPG, a solo game, and it's called Apothecaria. It is a game in which you play as a newcome witch to the area. Huh. I'm gonna go oddity. It's called Apothecaria. You're a new witch in the area. You have replaced... Basically, you've moved into the old witch's cabin. The old witch basically vanished. They've left behind a letter, kind of going, hey, if you're reading this, I'm either dead or missing. Hopefully it's just missing. Here's what you gotta do to take care of all of these villagers. They're good folk, but boy, are they accident prone. And then it just carries on from there. It looks relatively well made. It looks interesting. I want to try to play it as an ongoing story sort of game via stream, instead of a purely solo journaling game. Now, I have not yet figured out all that means. I am trying to put together a nice little, like, visual, so that I can have something on screen while I play it. I'm trying to make, almost interactable bits of it. Basically, I'm gonna utilize Roll20. And I am going to just, basically have a Roll20 like map of sorts on the screen as I go through the narration. It's played with a deck of cards. Roll20 does have a basic card deck. Ooh, what can we do? Sure. Okay. Oh, I can't afford anything else. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy that. Gonna clone that. Gonna Earthworks that. Quarry. Anyhow, there's a basic card deck in Roll20 that I can utilize so that you guys can see what I am drawing, see the results and everything. Kind of get an idea and know what's going on in general. And I'm trying to make a basic splash screen with all of the things that I need to keep track of, the timers, the trackers, things like that, and I want to do it in a visually interesting way, ideally. So, yeah, I am just trying my best. I'm just trying my best at this point to prep for that, to see if maybe I can do something with it. Putting Frost on a flamethrower is hilarious. I'm going to do that. Oh, bugger. It can only go on a unit. Fine. See if I can do something with that. Hello. Maybe starting next week. It really depends on how quickly I can get things done to the level I want to get them done. But the game also comes with, like, background music, like, formulated for the various areas, because it's a journaling type game. There's a lot of creative stuff. We can probably do something where, for example, as I play through things, I can go, okay, you know, here is an ailment. It's going to afflict, you know, a villager, a passerby, something like that. You know, give me an occupation, give me a name, something like that, and maybe you guys can help throw stuff at the wall, because there's a few bits that are like, hey, you know, you can decide what happens here, you can decide what occurs, what the outcome is of this event, and I will take suggestions, so I'm thinking it might be interesting. It could be a long-running thing. It could be a long-running thing that I intersperse with other, like, more basic games from time to time. But I'd like to give it a shot, and I'd like to see how that goes. Now, the other thing about it that I am a little uncertain about, in some ways... Woo! Alright. The other thing that I'm a little uncertain about it in some ways is just like the journaling side of things, because it's intended to be something where you, as a character, you are writing a journal from the character's perspective to kind of be a log of everything that happens. However, got some weird synergies going on with destroying things. However, I don't know how to make that interesting. I don't necessarily know if I want to, like, handwrite a journal. Hello! I don't know if I want to handwrite a journal and, like, take pictures of it to share. I don't know if I want to try to make something digital, or in what way I would do that. Like, do I just, like, type things in a Google Doc that gets shared with anybody who's watching? Do I try to do something more artistic and, like, make and just make I guess, like, a Photoshop spread of the journal that gets shared? Do I want to see if there's some sort of blogging site out there that actually works for that sort of thing? I don't know. I truly and really do not know. Let's do that. And let's do that. So yeah, there's a lot of little questions that I haven't really figured out. If you got thoughts or ideas or something, I'll take a suggestion and look into it at the very least. You know, could be interesting. Not a lot that I really care for. Let's put a wall maker in, because at the very least, maybe I'll just dump a card, get a destroy, and get the dragon to be more powerful. So yeah, that is kind of what I'm looking towards in the future. Oh, I can have imps riding raptors. This could be fun. Okay, now what I think I want is to unlock that so I can put the soldiers back there. Right now, though, raptors on imps. Please and thank you. Alright, that looks fine. So yeah, I also kind of want to create the character that I'd be, you know, writing from the perspective of a little bit separate as a character, as a persona of sorts. Personality, I guess, is the word better. Temple is hilariously fun. But I do need another slot open, and I can honestly make one. I can make a slot happen. Because I think that's supposed to give me... I thought that was supposed to give me something. No, I took a different perk. Right. I'm a little bit of a fool. Earthworks is excellent, however. Earthworks is exactly what I'd like. So that's fine. Let's go ahead and Earthworks it up. Okay. Let's see. I'll go ahead and put the demon altars back in real quick. And then I'm going to put in the temple over here. This is going to be... did you just put a move speed? No, that's a summon. That's fine. So one of the summon demons is going to move real fast. Anyhow. Yeah. So I can tell you the game looks really neat. If you want to look it up ahead of time or anything like that and know what I'm talking about, by all means, do so. But yeah. Most of what I'm being slowed down by at the moment is I do want that visual aspect, and I am trying to get myself to draw a little bit more to kind of make that happen. That's fine. That's fine. I don't think I really want much more. I kind of want to focus probably on constructions, given the stuff that I have. Like, for example, a scout tower is probably pretty... Oh, I don't have that spot. That's fine. There we go. Let's go ahead and do that. Focusing more on this game currently, I have had the thought that there are a bunch more achievements now, and I do think I want to go for at least maybe one of them, maybe two. Some of them look like they're going to be really hard to get a hold of. Like, I genuinely do not know what you're supposed to do with some of them, because some of them seem ridiculous. Absurd degree ridiculous. Ooh, I'm leveling that up. I want more stat increases everywhere. I can't remember which ones I was looking at that were like, how do you even do that? I'm gonna be honest, getting the rats to, what is it, level 99 or something is already, looks like a tall order to me. I have never managed it. There is some build out there, I know there is, that people are like, oh yeah, you just this, and this, and then you do that, and then it's done. I am not one of the people who knows how to do that. Oh well. It is what it is, I guess. Oh, good, we can make peace with someone. Who do I not want to mess with anymore? I don't really care either way. Sure. Speaking of the rats, there's Lab Rat. I have no spot for you, to be quite honest. I am currently working with not enough space. So, what I should probably do is maybe do a little destruction of something. Let me get the quarry up again. However, I haven't really gotten like a sacrifice card in a little bit, so we'll just have to see what happens. Yeah, not really anything much. Let's get a little carnage in there. Oh yeah, the walls have just become useless. I think I'll be okay if I break down the walls. Earthworks, however, is just going to give me 2 slots, so I'll take that. Okay. Options. Many, many options. If I take out the trebuchet, then I'll open up those spots. However, the trebuchet is also buffed to hell and back, so I'm not sure I really want to. I don't have a great earthworks thing that I want to use anything on. Actually, I could take out the temple, rebuild it, and have 2 slots there, so I think that'll be fine. Let's put something up in this front corner, otherwise. Yes. Oh. I guess I get to pick loot separately. Okay, sure. Hello, how's it going? I've been discussing plans, but I think I've pretty much covered the ideas that I had in mind, so yeah, at this point I am just on to playing the game. So yeah, basically most of what I need for attempting the Apothecaria RPG is I need to buckle down and do my arts for the page that I want to have that has everything on it, for one thing. And then the other thing is I need to figure out what the heck I'm doing with any kind of the journaling aspect, the writing aspect, the story and record aspect of it. Yeah, just to summarize that real quick, right now my imagined options are something along the lines of, I want to poison the bombers. Something along the lines of, okay, do I do full analog journaling and share pictures? Do I do full, like, online Google Docs sort of journaling, shareable only, or something like that? Or do I do, do I see if there's some sort of blog option that gets more decorative and is also easily accessible? I don't know. Plot becomes any other card of the same type, doubling its current stats. I have got no idea what that is. That is wild. What the hell? I'm gonna say no. Maybe the gotcha? Or I could just I'm gonna throw another temple down. Why not? Just why not? I'm gonna throw another temple down. I'm gonna get like 5 stats at any given time going up each round, at random. Those walls have got to go. They are so useless. At best, they're maybe taking a hit. Oh, gosh. Not a lot. Oh, yeah, I've thought about the Photoshop because I do like the room to make the sketches. I really do. So, like, possibly I could do it in, technically, like, Clip Studio is what I'm using instead of Photoshop now, but I have had the thought of, like, creating spreads on that. The one thing is I would then have to, like, save them as images to share them. And it is just kind of an extra step. Like, I'd have to do that if I did an analog and shared a photo of it anyhow, so moot point maybe. But yeah. I'm re-rolling this. Is Earthworks even worth it? I'm gonna take a trebuchet. Yeah. Yeah. The temptation to have the silly little scribbles is very strong. Now, in theory, if there's some sort of, like, blogging thing online that would work for it, for what I have in mind, then in theory, depending on what it is, there might be ways to upload little pictures in there. It won't be as integrated into the words, necessarily, as if I hand wrote everything, by any means. See if there's any sort of game where tool is stripped down things specifically. Yeah, basically. I have not done a lot of, like, research necessarily. I've just been, yeah, I'm gonna take 3 extra plots right now. I've just been noodling this around in my head. What the heck? This was... Oh! Those are the treasure chests! Oh, triggering the treasure chest gets me... okay. I understand what's going on now. I do understand what's going on now. Okay. Alright, I'm going to spread these in such a way that if I get more earthworks, I'll be able to get more stuff open relatively easily as long as I have something there. Speaking of which, I am going to slap down some lab rats expressly for that purpose. Alright. Yeah, I haven't done due research, let's just say. I think I want to clone. Let's go ahead and let's clone that just to get another temple upgrade. I'm sure there's something out there. I've just got such a particular, but somewhat unspecified, like, mental wish list of sorts. Oh, farm could get goofy. I've got this, like, mental wish list of sorts, and so I don't know exactly how to search for what I'm after, in a way. Okay. I'm going to slap down that. I'm going to get the farm right there. I am going to throw the concabulator back in the corner. Gonna, put a blacksmith maybe just here. No, that was a foolish idea. I made a mistake. I should have put the blacksmith there so I could put another unit there. Oh, dumb. Oh, well. That's just gonna have to be a thing that gets fixed later. But yeah, I don't know, like, what to search, how to search for what I'm after at this point. I might figure it out. I might not. I don't know. Ha. Fine. Okay. Oh, it's all the cards time. That is slightly unfortunate. Oh well. I'm not gonna be able to get the concabulator to bounce everything up. Oh well. Yeah. Lab rat. Procreate. Hacking ballista, I guess. If only I could have put the ballista there. Unfortunately, I messed up on the blacksmith. That is something that I'll worry about if I go into endless mode. And I think I probably will. Oh yeah, let's keep going. Let's just continue and see how far we get. I'm not sure if there's necessarily like a game out there that would do what I want it to. There might be various kinds of like fun writing software, quote unquote. You know, the kinds of things that are like sucks. The kind of things that are like instead of using Microsoft Word, like here's our little scribbly writing software thing. Maybe you can put pictures in it. I don't know. There's got to be something. Surely there must be something. All right, let's see. Another king. Heck it, I might get another concabulator. Why not? How badly can it go? Possibly quite. I'm not sure if I have any more open spots. I need to just buy those. Get it done. Now, honestly, what I need is to get rid of... I'm not getting it. I need to get rid of that blacksmith. I need to put something better there. Alright. I also kind of want to get rid of the wall maker. Frankly, it is not going to be strong enough to matter at this point. Should have taken clone, but I didn't. Alright. Ooh, it is level time. Or it will be. What if I wait until I filled everything out? I think that might be a way to do it. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna leave. I don't need anything there. Alright, we're chewing through things now, but my armies are getting depleted relatively quickly in combat. I don't know that this is necessarily a... I don't think this is a winning setup by any means. This is a lot of spaghetti thrown at a wall. So I don't know how far we're gonna get. Probably not very. Oh, come on. What do I not want to deal with anymore? You. Supposedly, there are ways in this game now to make peace with all kings simultaneously and make war with all kings simultaneously. I have no idea how. Within the setup of the game itself, I don't know. Maybe it's something that has to do with the campaign mode that I just haven't really been messing with over much. Oh, King of Progress is a problem. Can I please have something that gets rid of... Fine. I just want to get rid of this. I really, really want to get rid of this. It has been a problem. Ever since I put that blacksmith down in the wrong spot, it's felt like a mistake. I just want to correct it. Bugger. Yeah, it probably won't matter for too much longer. Screw it. Oh, the Jack of Chaos. It nearly got me. He nearly got me. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Chaos. Chaos regression. Brings plot back to level 1, retains all current effects and stats. 999 raw HP to target. And destroys all adjacent plots. Target plot gains the sum of their levels beyond any cap. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. Is there something that I'm willing to sacrifice all adjacent plots for? I could just do one of these and it would get rid of... Ooh, it would get rid of my Demon's Altar that's really buffed. It would just get rid of the Broken Concabulator and the other temple as well in that case. If I do this one, the Trebuchet goes, that goes, and the other temple basically... I don't mind merging the temples together, because that would be a lot of random stats on things. I don't mind getting rid of the Wallmaker, to be quite honest. I'm kind of okay getting a Trebuchet. I'm kind of okay with that. Let's do it. Let us do it. And that also gave me the buffs to that by destroying them, so okay. Okay. I think if I clone that, I just get a Broken Concabulator card. I don't think it gets me a new one, so I'm not going to bother with that. Alright. Let's put down a spire. And let's go from there. Hehe. So many random stat buffs. I don't think it's going to matter in the long run, really. I really don't think we're going to make it. The Blood Rebellion almost got through then. We are not doing well. Genuinely not doing well. Oh well. I did it for the goof. I did it for the funds. Tell you what, if we make it to year 50, yay. Alright, we're gonna do an overhaul. We're gonna destroy that. Gonna clone, I'll clone the blacksmith just so that I can flap it over there. Flap it down and go from there. Probably wasn't the best place for it. It only does adjacent things, so it's really only benefiting a single tower. But I've been messing up a lot on the blacksmith anyway, so oh well. We could double the ghosts again. Double the max let's double max HP for everybody. Why not? Okay. How far does the King of Nothing get? Not very. We might actually make it to level 50. We might be okay as far as that goes. Okay. So, what if I put a farm here and another unit there? I think that's a fantastic idea. Okay. Is there another... I do want to get rid of that one blacksmith over there. Just because I want to be able to put another unit in that corner so that it benefits from the farm. Okay. Okay. So. We could put an elf unit down. Sure. Alright, let's procreate. Let's have static going. Why not? And then we'll leave. Alright, alright, alright. I do not have 30 gold to spend. That'll go there. That is full. Okay. Interesting. Wild card. Procreate. Let's throw static on the archers. They shoot fast, and I want to imagine that's going to do a lot with the lightning. Oh, no. Yeah, we might have problems. We might have some problems. Alright, I want to unlock that plot and get something there that's going to benefit from the beacon, adjacent troops and construction's attack speed. So basically I want things to go fast. Oh no, we might not make it much longer, guys. We might not make it much longer. Okay. Alright. I love our stupid level 11 temple. Unfortunately, it's not going to turn the tides of this. At least it probably isn't. That's fully leveled. That's fully leveled. No point getting another blacksmith or soldier. My scout tower, fully leveled. Honestly, I could put something there, and potentially a scout tower isn't a bad idea at that point, because that would shoot fairly quickly if it has the chance to grow into it. Alright, let's see if we make it any further. We are down to ghosts, and it's getting dicey. It is really getting dicey. Okay. Is there a plot worth sacrificing to level up adjacent ones? Possibly, maybe. Thing is, most of my stuff is fully leveled at this point. And the stuff that isn't is next to things that I don't necessarily want to sacrifice. At best I could sacrifice the scout tower, but it would really only benefit the rats. And that's not enough of a thing. Reroll. I guess I'll take Carnage. Things are dying pretty quickly. I'll throw Carnage on the rats. We'll have little bomb rats going running in. The ballista is useless to me. Okay, you're 55. Is this where we end? Quite possibly. Jack of Chaos. Oh, come on, I want to get a Jack of Chaos card. Please, please, please. Yay! Alright, alright. Chaos Migration. Moves to a random entity plot. Don't have any. Destroys adjacent and gain the sum of levels beyond any cap. Ooh, I want Chaos Shields. I'm going to put Chaos Shields on something. What do I want Chaos Shields to be on? So much. I could put it on the soldiers. I could put it on the soldiers that are increasing in numbers always and are my frontline troops. Yes, I think I shall. The soldiers now have over 1,000 health each and are only going to increase in numbers. Let's go. Blood Rebellion. it's still not quite enough. They're still going through me. So I can only assume they're doing so much damage at this point that the normal health pool just was getting melted. Okay. Okay. Do I have to? Do I have to wage war against another king? This is so much more than enough already. Yeah, rest in pieces. Genuinely. I don't remember what my record in Endless Mode was for how many years I've made it. It's definitely more than 57, I want to say, but I cannot remember for certain. I wish I could. Yeah, these are useless to me. I guess I might as well just take something and then dump it, but eh. Carnage Rats. Let's go. Those raptors are doing next to nothing. I think they're just dying too quickly. Oh boy, here we go. My summons are huge. Unfortunately, they just don't last. Yep. Okay, the downward spiral has begun. I do not have manglers. I do not like manglers. And God, I don't know. Damaging range of area attacks. Let's re-roll. Just for the heck of it. Every plot with troops now gains 1 unit every year. I don't think I'm gonna last any more than 1 year. 2 years. I've got 2 lives left. Damage of all units and towers by 30%. Honestly, let's just raw damage. Let's just go raw damage. Vampirism, sure. Vampiric arrows, let's go. Alright. King of Stone is very much advancing and just barely got stopped. So the damage did something, but we're gonna get outstripped real fast, to be quite honest. Should have taken the pagoda just to keep leveling that, but whatever. It's not making that much of a difference. Heh. One of the achievements I'd like to get is, it's a joke on Stardew Valley of sorts. You have to have a single unit surrounded by 4 farms. That seems relatively achievable compared to have peace or be at war with literally every single other king. Do I have anything to level up? Probably. The elves, the archers. Throw one on this tower for what it's worth. Just take an archer. Let's level the tower. Whatever. Okay, so everything here is useless and only worth gold and not going to do me any good. Let's go. I do love how long it takes the temple to do its things. God, my super demons do not last! They just do not last! I do not want to sacrifice anything, thank you very much. Carnage. I don't know. Just carnage. Combustion. Procreate. Sure, that's good. Alright, okay. Let's get explodey stuff. You and you and procreate on heck at you for what it's worth. You know, my slapdash approach to all of this really makes me wish that, it really makes me hope in some weird way that I am causing just absolute conniptions, just mental backflips to be taken by somebody who really knows the game to the sort of like, and then you synergize this with this, but only in this year, that kind of degree. I hope that that kind of person exists, because I just want to imagine them absolutely losing it at how terribly I am performing. That entertains me. It's the only thing that can in this circumstance. Alright, I've got nothing! Nothing! Alright, I don't like King of Progress. King of Progress keeps sweeping through me. I don't like it at all. Let's go Vampirism. There is probably, like I said, almost an objective, like, correct way to play this game in order to get to the final year. I am very much not doing it. Oh, that actually went better than I expected. Wow. Okay. Whoop. I don't really have a lot that I can use here. Most of my stuff is pretty good. I'll reroll once. Yay, a wild card. I'll take it. Steel Coat would probably be relatively useful. Oh, do I want to destroy a plot? I could destroy my little weak scout tower. I could destroy my spire. It's doing almost nothing. Sure. Let's do an overhaul on the spire, and let's throw another quarry in. You know? Extra damage from everything on my towers and stuff is decent. I hope. Oh, wow, those are getting ridiculous. I have more ghosts than I can possibly summon. Okay. Okay. So I don't want to destroy any target plots. I have no money left. Oh, heck it. Oh, no. Oh, I'm gonna die. I am going to die. Alright. Okay. You're 66. Here we go. Jack of Chaos. I'm either getting something amazing at the end of this, or this is the end of me because I only have one life left. Oh my god. Please, please, please. Nope. 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 The ghosts cannot take... Yeah. Well, at least it was kind of that. I was bleeding out slowly anyway. Whee, I just hit level 10! I mean, Lord difficulty is... it's decent for getting that far. Look, if I want to go really far in the endless mode, I probably need to play on peasant difficulty, to be honest. Just really maximize my early game in that. Hey, scavenger, extra treasure chest. Okay, okay. King selection, let's go. Alright. What levels? I know I don't have a high level in King of Greed. I don't like him. I'm level 9 on that one. Level 12 there. I haven't played much King of Time, so that's only level 2. I haven't played much of this either. Level 5. Level 7. I wish I could kind of see this, like, as a little thing on the bottom here. Level 7. Yeah, I haven't played much of this either. I just don't like the King ability. King of Greed is 5. Okay. If I were to play something with the goal of, like, maybe leveling it, maybe also getting to endgame, level 9 and everything is good. It is a goal. Honestly, I have played so little King of Time. I don't even have any perks in here. Hold on. I just want to try. I just want to try. Let's do it. Let's start the fight against the King of Rainbows. I'm going to stick to peasant difficulty. I'm going to make this as easy for myself as possible. Let's bring King of Time into it. All right, let's go. Okay, I see. You're basically, he's in the enemy list, but he's not necessarily the first thing you face. That's all right. Okay. So I can go for Portal, but I'm not gonna have, yeah, I won't have any options. I think I need to start with warpers. It's the only unit I have on the thing. Okay. Alright. Farm. I've got a vague chance of being able to do the 4 farms around a unit thing. A vague chance. Just gonna have to basically focus on a unit to one side. Okay. Okay. Gigantify? Maybe. Okay, so I think that if we put a unit there, we can focus on farms there. Maybe. Okay. I've never been able to figure out Amplifier, to be quite honest. I think there was a buff to Hourglass to make it slightly faster, because it was a little bit too long. Let's go with Adrenaline for now. But I really want to start Portal going, I think. Okay. I feel like Portal isn't doing much. Ooh, Soldier's always fun. 3 years back in time. 1 copy of each of your King's Hand cards. Oh. I'd lose Soldier, but I'd gain other units. Or I can go 3 years back in time. Heck. Why not? Let's try it. Alright. I'm gonna put Soldier down here. Now what I really need is to, I need to level Portal, I need farms. And I need to get... Oh, that's my other thing. I need to get that space. Oh, I messed up. Do you know what I did? I put the thing there intending to surround it with 4 farms, but I need it like here instead. Here or here with Portal out of the way. Oh, I messed up. Okay. 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 Okay, if I focus instead on going this way, I can still put a farm there. I will just have to focus on putting something there and going in that direction. This is what happens when I do not think. When I do not think at all. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's okay. Okay. All right. Let's get 2 random time cards. Amplifier is not a time card that I want, but oh well. I was really hoping to get another Portal, to be honest. Okay. These are all just 1 level. I've not been leveling stuff. Okay. It's the only thing I can do. Let's go with that. Sure. Okay. Hmm. I don't think I want a lot more units. I want something here in the center that is going to be my main everything. I don't know. Orbiter isn't going to be that useful because I'm not going to be enchanting things, at least not in that position. Archer is weak but fast. I'm not sure that's going to help me. I really don't want lab rats. I could put the soldiers in the center again. I really like soldiers, to be quite honest, especially round farms because of the extra damage per new unit. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just do that. It's time to put soldiers in there, bombers over there. I might need to see if I can either remove or get those cards back for the other soldiers thing that I messed up on. We shall see. Oh, I like the shrine. I need more space. I desperately need more space because I need to put a farm there. I messed up enough on my planning stage that I am now in a position where I need a way to remove various cards, or I need to get more space. I'll take a wild card on that. Progress will actually let me destroy plots if need be. But I don't tend to like them all that much. That being said, King of Nature isn't gonna... It'll get me clone and procreate, actually, which is not bad. I'm gonna go with that one. Okay. So, let's wildcard that, because the sooner I get that, the sooner I can basically be rid of it. Okay. Carnage is fine. Carnage is good. It is technically possible in this game to get to a negative year. I have never gotten there. Ooh, I want one more farm. Thank you. Let's put you right there. There we go. Okay. Okay. They're as far back as they can go, so it's just damage. Alright. Cloning and procreating is probably my best bets right now. Those are the things that I want. For now I will do clone because I kind of want to just level that up. Oh, I should have leveled the portal. Ah, well. I done did a silly thing, guys. I did a silly thing. I'm not thinking right now. I really am not. I cannot emphasize how empty my head is at this moment. Why not? Why not? You know? If I am playing King of Time, I am going to mess with time. Here we go. Now I'm gonna do it correctly. Now I'm gonna do it correctly. Okay. I did it correctly. I got my second chance and I did it. We are now 8 years further along than, we are 8 years behind where we could be otherwise, yeah, if not for time travel. I think I will take a wild card, and I think that I will... I'm gonna put down a shrine. And next turn I'm going to try and use the wild card to level up the shrine because it'll take less gold that way. And it'll basically pay itself forward as it goes along. I could do regression. I could grab another portal for the future, but for right now, it's gonna be a bit before I get to the tower to expand the kingdom, and I don't know if I want to hold on to that. I'll grab regression. I think this is the third time I've triggered peacetime on that. It's great. What if I put regression on the shrine? Can I get to the point of, like, free level ups if I can level it again? I think I might be able to. Current stats and effects, so basically it's like one level down, it's gonna be like, yeah, it's only charging 6 instead of 9. If you regress it and level it enough, do you start getting gold back? Huh. Levels up one random plot twice. It'd be hilarious if I got it on the shrine thing. Let's go. Okay, that's fine. That's fine too. I like that as well. Alright, I think I just leveled up for free. Okay, excellent. Perfect. Very good. All the things I like to see. Okay. So, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and level the farm. Good. Okay. I'm not going to worry about leveling things, I think, from now on. I think that what I want in this case is to just get expansions going. Carnage. Sure. Alright. So, I'm going to grab this space. This space is reserved for a farm. I probably should have grabbed something back here for the temple, but I didn't. We're just doing this. I really want to get that farm enclosure going. Okay. Unify troops adjacent. I do not have a lot. Melee troop that gains 9 units every year. Replicator. That could get goofy next to a farm. Honestly... honestly, if I can remove this soldier unit and put a replicator there, that would be fun. However, I need a way to remove the soldier unit. I'll hold on to this for now, but I might be making a mistake. We will see. I'm hoping for the best here. Hoping for the best, and probably doing the worst. Let's go. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine! Okay, I guess I'll just gigantify. I want my frontline soldiers to be enormous, please and thank you. Yeah, I don't think this time Rebellion knows what it's getting into. Okay. Rewind could be goofy because I'll get Gigantify. Unfortunately, I will lose my temple and my replicator. Not that I've been able to do much with it. What have I played recently? I've played Gigantify, obviously. I do not remember the last thing that I put down specifically. I think it was Carnage. I did a bunch of Carnage buffs because that just happens to be the buff that I had on hand. So I'm not sure I want to really do Rewind. However, I don't really want anything else. Let's reroll. Adrenaline, I guess, is fine. Okay. I did not see what I'm fighting next. No, okay. I was hoping it would be the King of Nothing because I really want another farm. I will take King of Nature because of the chance of getting a clone card, which will get me a farm. These are not what I'm after. Ooh, I will go ahead and sacrifice to get rid of that one soldier thing so that I can put something else there later. I do not want any of these. Oh, there's a chance I could get a farm. There's a chance I could get a farm. There's a chance I could get a farm. Come on! One more. Nope! Well, that was a fantastic waste of golds. Yep. And it seems that I am maxed out on my bastion, so I could not get anything for that. Oh well. At the very least, I cleared a space so I can put down that rainbow unit card that I picked up. Oh my god, haste. Are you kidding me? Yes. So these are going to gain units every year, and they're also next to a farm, so that's going to be fun. That's going to be really fun. I really hope that they go absolutely nuts. Okay. They did not do much damage. Let's do a regression. I like oddity, honestly. That's fun. Now, am I going to make them go zoom? Yes, I am. You know, it's fantastic having the Jack of Rainbows as a base enemy because you get to encounter them and get their loot so often. Target's HP and damage are now equal to whichever is higher. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I can have them be doing 553 damage and they're moving fast. Oh, I've got a clear winner. I've got a real clear winner here. Yes. 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 Oh my god, yes. Now I just need a goddamn another farm. Where is... Oh, why can't I have one? Let's make Peaceful King of Blood. They are not currently useful to me, by and large. Let's bring that back a level, but retain everything. Let's have you do Carnage. Okay. This is still so early in the game. Farm! Yes! Stardew Kingdom! 4 farms around 1 troop. Achievement unlocked. Ah, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Alright. And now I need to... I can haste them again. I can haste them again. Guys, I can haste them again. Guys. They're about to move faster than anything can. And I'm about to put a temple down. Okay, okay. I'm gonna do the temple first. Oh yeah, I got a random card. That's right. Yeah, it's haste time. It's haste time. They are gonna move so fast. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, how long can I keep this going? Oh, what have I played? I played the I'm doing rewind. Yes! We'll do haste in a second. Genuinely, I think they're close to teleporting around the battlefield at this point. I think they really are. Echo Form is not going to help me because I have no adjacent plots that are empty. Replicator is not going to help me. Randomify? Maybe. Maybe. Any other card of the type. I could just replace bombers and see what happens. I'm going to do that just to see basically what occurs. Alright, what have we got now? What have we got now? Paladins. Okay. Okay. Do I want to haste the paladins? Or do I want to... Because then the paladins are almost able to keep up with the soldiers. I think so. Alright, I like this. I like how quickly they can just kind of dart around and go through things. I think this is basically how you end up with the anime build of somebody who's able to dodge bullets. Unfortunately, I have no use for anything right now. Because you see, what I really need is more space for structures, so there's no point in getting structures. Everything is fully leveled up thanks to my shrine, so there's no point in grabbing anything that's gonna level anything. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm just gonna grab that, and I'm probably just gonna have to get rid of cards at this point. I don't think there's anything I'm gonna be able to play for the rest of this game aside from any tome cards or those sorts of things. Yeah, Osmosis is kind of useless. Unify, kind of useless. I don't have anything adjacent to each other. Let's see if I get anything else. I really don't want to randomify anymore because I kind of like... I could randomify the Warper, actually. I might randomify the Warper just because they're fine, but they're not great. Sure. Let's see what we got. Orbiters! Unfortunate, because they benefit from having things that are adjacent and getting enchantments, and I have none of that going on. Oh well. I'll probably get another randomify at some point. I'll just keep randomizing that until I get something that's interesting, I guess. Procreate. Yeah. I think my paladins just genuinely did more damage than my ridiculous soldiers. I wonder if it's just a matter of getting there first or something. No, I can't upgrade anything. Balance. I can get their health up to 900. I could get these guys damage up to 700. Be fun. These guys are just kind of a little bit sad in terms of health and damage, to be quite honest. Like, they're doing their best, but I'm not sure that they're going to be all that helpful. At least in comparison to this ridiculous duo. I will indeed balance, and I will balance the paladins. Ha! Okay. Shields, frost, rewind, leave. Alright. Okay. So what I want is I want to throw down frost first, probably. I want shields on somebody. 10% HP. Honestly, I kind of want to put shields on the paladins before I balance the paladins. And then I want to rewind and do it all again. Okay. So. Oh, how did their health jump that much? HP and damage are now equal to whichever is higher. Huh. Yeah, their health is now ridiculously high. Okay. 10% health. Okay. If I balance them again, are they going to start doing 6,000 damage? Like, per hit? I genuinely don't know. Okay. I need to find out. That is now 6,900 health. Their damage is 800. Oh. Oh. Oh, I think it just added instead of... Oh. Guys, my paladins have become unstoppable. Guys, fighting the Jack of Rainbows all the time is really good. Oh my god. Okay. 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 Yeah. Oh my god. This isn't gonna last long. They just deleted the big one! They just got rid of him! They're just gone! Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, okay. I don't want to get too confident. I really don't want to get too confident. But I've never achieved such ridiculous numbers. Maybe we've got a chance. Maybe we can get to 99. I don't know. Think we can make it? I don't really care for any of these. I mean, they're fine, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Carrying on. So, Ogre increases all stats by 5% for each empty adjacent plot. That is not something I'm really going to be able to achieve very easily. I might be able to if I just kind of spread out this way. And let's grab that too. Okay. So, that's going to at least get stats from that empty plot. I don't know that I really care for having more stuff, and I don't have the space for anything. I genuinely do not need more shrine stuff. I genuinely am okay without a trapper. It's too bad I didn't get enough to basically unlock another plot and start a portal. Oh well. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. So that gets a 5% boost because only that counts. It has to be an unlocked plot. Good to know. I'm not surprised. I kind of expected it. But. Alright. Let's just go ahead and procreate them. You know, why not? Why not? Frankly, they are not going to be able to keep up with any of that's going on. I don't need to level up anything, and I don't really... I mean, a blacksmith could eventually be useful, but it's not... Ooh! Honestly, exploration, please and thank you. I am going to take it. I am going to unlock a little portal spot. I'm going to unlock a further buff spot for them. And then I think that it's time to maybe get another corner spot so that I can benefit from the, those. Carrying on. Alright, next year I will be able to portal, and that'll get me some broken council stuff anyway. Oh! Nope, well, okay, I forgot about that. Let's put down another portal. I forgot that my shrine was gonna level it. Oh, that was immediate. Okay. I don't think I really want to... To be fair, the replicators are numerous, but they are not exactly very powerful. They're more numerous than those, to be fair. But they're just not able to keep up. The move speed is so low compared to these guys that they are left behind every time. it's almost not worth having them. Unfortunately, they are not going to be able to level anything because everything is max level. I'm going to say sacrifice is just not worth it. Just not worth it. I've got to buff the ogres in order to be worth anything. Because I think they're just anything melee that cannot keep up with my paladins and soldiers just doesn't get to do anything. I could randomify. I really could. I could just... And I was going to do it with the orbiters, but the orbiters are at least ranged. Unfortunately, the replicators just aren't, so... But their numbers... 252 is nothing to sneeze at in terms of troop numbers, and they'll continue to gain just a little more slowly than 9 per year. I'm going to hold off for now. I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm going to see what comes up. I think we're about to go back in time. Yep! This is goofy. Because of the shrine, all I need is a single portal card, and I will get a portal in, like, I will go back in time in, like, every 2 years if I can keep getting portal cards. Now, that is a big if. Clearly it's not happening here. But it's funny. Let's do King of Spells. I'd like to have the tome cards. Oh, is this how you end up fighting all the kings? You keep going back in time and getting the time to wage war against another, or time to make peace? That's how you do it. I think that's how you do it. Okay. Don't really want the Bastion. Okay. Let's go ahead and ogre up. I'm also gonna go ahead and unlock that because I'm gonna keep buffing these guys, because 2% damage on that much damage, that's gonna add up quick. That's gonna add up faster than usual. I just kind of want to have this keep happening. Alright, let's go. Do I want to clone something is the question. Not really. Not unless I want to place something, like the same copy of something somewhere else. I'm not sure I do. I'll take another Procreate. Recovery, more HP, 2 random time cards, or level up 1 random plot twice. I'm gonna take 2 random time cards. Okay. Okay, not really anything that I want to use. Orbiter is not useful to me. Procreate, I will buff up these guys because quite frankly, oh, they're leveled. Quite frankly, I just kind of want to see if I can get their speed buffed in such a way. If I can get more haste cards, maybe I can get them up with the others. I am basically a lightning melee build at this point. It's portal time, guys! You'll never guess. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and randomify these guys. They are trappers now. Nothing is getting close enough to trigger traps! Alright. I'm gonna be doing a little rewind and randomifying that, again. Cause yeah, nothing I want there. Thank you. Let's just keep being goofy with this. Warper! That's what we started with! That's what we started with. I mean, oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. I could put a wizard down here and just have them slowly get buffed. It's probably a decent-ish way of going about it. Alright, there's a chance we don't get the portal because it could just buff... it could just level the window. Nope, it leveled the portal. My god. These are so packed at this point that the game is having a heck of a time with the portal rewinds, figuring out where they're supposed to be. And resetting them. Combustion. Oh, maybe a punctuality. Alright. I don't really want any more warpers. Thank you. I will take adrenaline. Frankly, the battles are not lasting long enough for that to matter. It really is not. Adrenaline is straight out the window. I've once again achieved maximum speed build. Like, nothing matters. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm holding on to that for just a second. We'll get there. We will get there. I need to just get rid of these guys. They're doing nothing. They're doing nothing. Them and the warpers. I just need to change them. Like, the warpers are at least doing a little something. It's fine. But they're doing so little. I need more ranged stuff because that's the only thing that has a chance of getting a single hit in before the paladins and the soldiers are just done with everything. Bye, guys. Oh, no. Alright, I know the hourglass isn't worth it. It just would die. Oh, man. I'm just gonna take something for the sake of, like, dumping it for gold. It's fine. Regression. Swords is good. Poison, nah, it's okay. Alright, I don't care. Okay, I can regress the temple and just kind of keep that going up further. That's fun. The paladins do so much damage. It is ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. What the hell? They're doing so much. They have so much health. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Guys, we can't. Oh. Oh, I think I found my build. I think I found the build that's going to get me all the way to the end. I don't need anything. I really don't need anything. Truly, I do not. I'm just taking it to throw away at this point. Like, there's no point to a concabulator. I've got the shrine doing all the work for me. I mean, sure. Okay. What I really want, just for the fun of it, is more portals. Unfortunately, I'm fighting so many different kings at this point that there's, like, very little guarantee of me getting, like, my own cards. Haste! Okay. Alright. I think I mentioned hasting the ogres. Their move speed is 4.5. These guys are at 16 and 25 at this point. Yeah, I think that the ogres are going to be my goal. The replicators are 1.6. The poor buddies. Yeah. Yeah. Mercenaries, you're never gonna keep up. You're never gonna be able to keep up. I don't have a chance. Like, not a single chance. Static? Yes. I think so. Does static's damage scale off of... It's just 9 damage, but +1 chain per stack. Okay, it's just a minor bit of damage. Heck it, throw it on the paladins. How's your stats boost coming along? Yeah, your speed is kind of up on par. Oh no. Clones 3 copies of the target plot. I almost don't need it. Destroys target plot. All adjacent plots replicate its base stats. Not really. Spends 999 gold to increase all stats of a plot by 99.9%. I do not have that much gold. I do not know how long it's going to take me to earn that much gold. Especially if I just continue to... And frankly, I'm not worried about the stats being low. Let's see what else there is. Levels up 1 plot beyond max level. No cap for real. Okay, cool. Destroys target plot. Gives you 3 chaos cards. Nah, well, that's interesting, but not really what I'm after. I could just get rid of these guys. They are doing nothing. Honestly, 3 chaos cards, some of them are more useful than others. But I kind of want to try it. Let's gamble. Okay. Back to level 1, but retains all its current stats and effects. That could be fun on Temple. Frankly, that could be fun on Temple, because Shrine is just going to auto-level for free at this point. So that's probably pretty good. Raw damage to target. Honestly, I'm tempted to put it on Ogre, because Ogre is now able to physically, like, speed-wise, movement speed, keep up. Their damage is very low, and if I can buff it at a raw level, then maybe I can then balance later. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get rid of Sacrifice because I don't need it. I'm going to Chaos Regress the Temple, I think. Though the Shrine could get goofy as I start filling things out if it starts to give me gold. I don't know if it does. I'm going to use Chaos Regression here, but I want to use a regular regression on that at some point. Okay, let's just procreate these poor wizards, who are going to be so far behind on everything, but eh. Okay. Every battle takes so little time, all the time is just in me deciding what the hell I'm supposed to do. Alright. Who am I pulling in? Nomads, sure. With the fact that I can relatively easily get hold of balance cards now, any buff to HP or damage is, so valuable. Let's go ahead and give extra damage to... 1% is going to be very meaningful on somebody who is already doing a lot. And I kind of want the ogres to just kind of keep trying to catch up with this nonsense over here. I'm not sure that's possible, but we'll try. Okay. Clone could be interesting, but I'm not sure what I'd want to clone in. Let's see. Because, yeah, I don't necessarily want to put anything... I'm just going to take a poison vial, and I'm just going to buff things. Just going to buff things. Give you another stack of frost, and... honestly, I don't think poison is going to matter at this point. Everything's dying faster than it can be poisoned. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the absolute chaos that is this speed build that I've stumbled upon. Jack of Rainbows, as a regular enemy is so good. Alright, let's see. I'm going to take more swords. Okay. Sabotage makes all enemies move 50% slower. I'm already on multiple 100% faster on my fastest units. This is unfair. This is so unfair. They don't have a chance. I'm in their backlines before they blink. 20% of enemies turn into kids with half their stats. This is so unfair. Oh my god. I'm going to sabotage. I'm going to make them slower. That's going to be in perpetuity. Let's go. I hope you're having as much fun working on your website as I'm having right now with this stupid nonsense. Oh god. Alright, okay. Let's add damage to the ogres and let's go. God, I've hobbled the enemy and I'm still moving like lightning. This is awful. I am not sure. I don't know what Dungeon Keeper exactly is. This is a strategy game where you basically put down cards of units, buildings, buffs, things like that. And you're basically facing ever-increasing, ever more difficult waves of enemies that come up. Unfortunately, unfortunately for them at least, I seem to have found a very powerful build. Let's just put it at that. I found a very powerful build, and Earthworks is almost useless to me. Just because there is nothing here next to two or more plots that I can or want to destroy. Because I can't use it on Bastion, I know that. Oh well. So basically, I am trying to make my armies so ridiculously overpowered that I can get up to year 99. I'm on year 49, but we've time traveled over 16 years, so really I've been playing for longer than that. But yeah, I've got a great combo. These things are doing like thousands, if not... What is that number? This thing's doing 1 million damage, and then some. The paladins are ridiculous. Like, I think the paladins I have fully broken at this point. Enemies killed by the bearer explode. Paladins enjoy combustion. Chaos Overinvest I'm going to need a lot of money in order to do, and frankly, it's gonna be ridiculous, but I do want to get there. So I'm wondering if I can regress the shrine so that I start making money, but then I need stuff for it to level, so I've got a lot going on here. I will take a regression. I want to put this to a test. So the shrine is now regressed. The shrine should level itself once. Presumably for free. Okay, presumably for free. Now I need to actually put cards down in some of these blank spots. I have a spot here that would do well with like a troop card of some kind. Oh, what I really need in this is a rat. The shrine would just keep leveling the rats. Oh no, I don't think I'm fighting the King of Progress. Oh no, I need rats. Okay. The other option right now... Not much. I could take an orchard. It's almost not worth it. I'll just clone something. I'll take a regression. And leave. Okay. I think that regression is how I test this. So, in theory, the shrine should give me 3 gold when it levels itself up. I think. I've got almost no troops with enchantments next to anything that I want. Yeah, because they're all boxed in with everything else. Okay. Let's instead go with a procreate. Let's sell the library. Okay. The level up did not give me gold. That is unfortunate. I really had hopes. So, that's still good to know. We could do another haste. Alright, what needs to be sped up? That's at 38. That is... Wizards don't have to move fast. They just have to, like, fire fast. That's 24. 25. The ogres are genuinely a lot faster now, just because they have a passive all stats buff. The warpers are okay. I'm not worried about the backline ones. I'm worried about the front lines. So I'm gonna haste up the soldiers. Move speed 67. Oh no. Yeah, they're just teleporting now. They're just teleporting. I am winning. I am winning so much right now. I am not getting rid of the Jack of Rainbows. Are you kidding me? That is so useful. It is such a good enemy to have. I'm having a blast. I'm having a great time. I do not need a cauldron right now. I guess I could you know what? I'll just slap the cauldron down in the corner. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. The elves can shoot poisoned arrows, and maybe I'll get something else ranged to put there eventually. Kind of, sort of. My troops are able to teleport at this point effectively. This is fantastic. Alright, who did I put static on? The paladins. Paladins have more static! I really had hoped that the shrine, being, like, over-leveled would start to pay me gold for leveling up instead of just being at 0, but it remains at 0, so there's no point in leveling the shrine or regressing the shrine any further. Oh. Okay. I could slap a mob down. It will not gain units when adjacent cards gain units, but it will gain units from 2 different farms. Or I could put the mob in this corner. They're just gonna buff a little bit more slowly, but that's fine. They've got perfectly fine numbers, all things considered. And then they'll benefit from any time both the wizard and the ogres get an extra unit, honestly. I think that could be fun. Like, the mobs are not strong, but they will be, in time, very numerous. So... do I care about... the spire isn't worth it. I am things are moving too fast. I genuinely can't tell you if I'm losing anybody. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I do lose units. But it hardly matters. Okay. I could just sacrifice the mob I got. 3 random plots beyond max level. Or just more raw damage. Huh. The mob has barely begun to exist, and I am genuinely going to sacrifice it just for 3 random plots to go beyond max. However, I am going to wait to see if the portal gets up first, because I don't think there's any point in overleveling the portal by accident. So I am just going to hold on to that. What do I want to clone? Honestly, I'm going to clone the portal while I still have it, and I'm just going to get rid of Chaos Overinvest. I don't think that I'm going to get to that point of, like, 999 gold. I might, but it'd probably take me the whole game. So it's fine. Stop leveling the mob, level the portal. I've got a plan here. Come on. Come on, Shrine. Do your thing. I'll randomify. I don't really want either of these. I do have King of Progress as an enemy. I just need rats. Heck it. Sure. Alright, let's see. I will put down a thief over here. It's fine. I will randomify the thief. Now, unfortunately, this is a chance that it won't level the portal because there's other stuff that the shrine can level, like the mob! The mob that I am planning on sacrificing soon. Thank you. Okay, we are getting to the point now that I am not fully, like, breaking through everything super fast. I'm gonna rest the temple. Okay. Okay. Warpers now summon Giga Tankers with double HP and damage. Whole troops on the field now have the same damage your strongest troops current damage. Are you kidding me? Yes! Just for record, my current troops' strongest damage has now capped, what is that, 3 million? Almost 3.5 million? Yes! Yes! Oh, nothing is gonna keep up. Nothing is gonna keep up, guys. Oh my god. Please trigger the portal. Please level the portal. Yes! Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I have no use for defensive walls. Trebuchet, nothing. I'm putting another portal down. Oh my god. You know, I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like, maybe I won't get to level 99. I am kind of starting to, like, hang up a little bit on like, the back lines. Just a little. No. Oh, yes. Okay. Sure, let's fight the Jack of Rainbows again. Yeah, basically I am still going, like, ridiculously strong. I don't really want any of those. I will take a balance. Punctuality, maybe. I'll take a regression and put it on the temple. I will not use an hourglass for anything, thank you. The Dragon's Den is not going to have time to go off, and the Trebuchet is similar. Everything in this is about speed at this point. Everything in this is about speed and overwhelming power and force. And we're going to probably get another portal level up, and I'm just going to let it happen. The King of Progress doesn't stand a chance! I kind of want to see if I can grab a rat, though. Can I just have a rat? Lab rat. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to get very high. Alright, who do I want to match health and damage? Frankly, health is hardly mattering for a lot of these. I'm going to say maybe the thieves. Maybe if I up the thieves' HP, they're going to not die immediately in the back line. Because they are teleporting back there before even these speed demons can get there, so. Yeah. I'm hardly losing any troops against that, at least. So I'm gonna take a shields. Aggression there. Shields. Like, again, it barely matters. Alright, if I'm lucky, I'll get a portal, and I don't need to worry about that, and then I can just get rid of the mob and overlevel some things. Alright, I'm not getting it this time. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Another balance? Oh, guys. Oh, boy. I'll take a reinforce because I am going to be putting rats down pretty soon. I'll take a regression for the fun of it, and then I'll leave. Okay. So what I really need, what's my order of operations here? 1% damage. God, it's ridiculous. Reinforce. I'll regress that at risk of not triggering the portal again. At this point, balance is really just about HP, because the damage numbers are... Oh, but the paladin's health has been increasing this whole time. Greatly. And if I buff the damage, then it increases the HP even further. Yeah, they're now having to put ease on the things. It takes so long for everything to load in. It is really good that they've been doing a lot of, like, quality of life, adjustments to, like, performance and everything. Because I feel like I am testing them. Alright. I could put a golem in, but I don't need it at this point. I'm just gonna put rats right there and carry on at that point. There's almost no point to anything. There's almost no point. Almost no point. Balance! Lab rats, right there. Chaos overhaul. Goodbye, mobs. Have fun with everything. Alright. Okay, those rats are about to get a free level up every single year. However, with only like 30 years left, I'm not getting them to level 99 unless I manage to do something real goofy. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do something real goofy. I will take a rewind real quick. I will... Oh, there's really nothing I want here. I'll slap a forest down next to the rats, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna put a forest there. We're going to... No, we're going to, balance... Not worth balancing the rats. We could do the wizards, but they are not taking hits. We could do the ogres and bring up their health. We could hecking do the paladins again. That would just buff their HP, though. Really, it's just health that's getting buffed at this point. Again. Let's balance out the ogres. Stuff is not even getting a chance to move. Okay. And let's go ahead and rewind. Alright, so we've got another forest. The rats are up. And the rats are at level 6 now. There's a vague chance we'll be able to keep going with the rats. It just depends on... I could get portals. I could get portals and really draw this out even further than we have. I don't want any of these. Quite frankly, they are not going to be of much use. Whatever. Alright. Okay. God, it's so ridiculous. Like, seriously. Okay. Okay. Let's do a regression. We're going to regress the temple again. I really, really would like to get a hold of another portal. However, I am not really facing myself all that often. I've got too many other enemies, just because of where I kept time traveling earlier in this run. There's just so much. There is just so much. Oh, I didn't realize I'd swapped the thieves to executioners. I guess that just happened. I might have forgotten if I randomified them. There's now so many buffs it has to do. What level is this? Yeah, it's at level 10. It's about to be 11. I could randomize something else, but I don't think I really want to. Like, I'm relatively happy with what I've got. I could balance something else. Okay, Jack of Chaos is coming for us. Yeah, year 66. Okay. Okay. So I can balance these guys to have health on top of their damage. Perfect. I think that's the gist of it, is like health on top of damage at this point. Their health is higher than their damage. I'm going to get their damage up. That will do. And I am not even gonna bother with a ballista. At this point, the rats are only here because I want to see if I can get their level up to ridiculous degrees. Yeah! Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh no, it's one of these again. I will go ahead and level up a plot beyond max level. Now the only question is which plot. Oh, I got a whole bunch of stuff. Chaos regression. What if I chaos regress the temple? Yeah, what if I chaos regress the temple and then I just do a chaos wildcard on like the forest or something for the fun of it? Okay, guys. Let's go. Chaos Rewind to just replace current hand with chaos cards? Oh no, I will do that in a second. Because I do want to use the wild card, and unfortunately I don't have enough to do both those cards at once. Sure. Now, I'm pretty sure from the sound I heard that I'm fighting the Rainbows, Jack again. Yep. Oh, my base plot is already up far enough. The gacha could work. Sure. I don't know. Alright. So I'm just gonna go ahead and unlock that so I can throw the gacha down, and then I will do the rewind in a minute. If I basically don't get any decent card that I really want to use, I'll just grab one that I don't care about throwing away. That might be the case. God, I love the bolts just going everywhere. Yeah, something I don't really care about. Let's do the Chaos Rewind. Because also the Bastion does me no good. What have we got here? Destroy target plot to level up 3 important plots beyond max level. I kind of want the gacha to trigger first. Chaos Migration, random empty plot, 10% to all stats. There's only a couple of empty plots. And I'm genuinely not sure I want to move anything because a lot of my troops are benefiting from, all that. The farms and everything. So yeah, not a lot there. I could use Chaos Wildcard. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get the gacha going faster. I don't really care that it was a Chaos thing. I am fine. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the Chaos Migration because I don't really want to move anything, frankly. I have got the layout that I am feeling the most benefit from. Alright, unfortunately, there's a chance that the shrine is not going to level up the gacha or the temple because it now has an infinite sink in rats that it can do. Oh well. Conscription could get funny, but I'm not sure that's doubles the maximum HP of all the troops. Yes! They're never gonna die! They're never gonna die! And if I get more balances, they're gonna kill everything! Yes! Excellent. Okay, we got a gacha. I don't want to get a gacha rolling into another gacha! Alright. None of those are useful to me. That is useful to me. Who shall I double the size, damage, and HP? Yup! Oh my god. I mean, it's gotta be my favorites, right? It's gotta be my soldiers. And my paladins. Oh my god. Yes. And frankly, the ogres are doing just fine. I am not worried about them gaining their stuff anymore. You know what? I could put down a demon's altar and then destroy it with the Chaos Overhaul just to throw things into... I could also destroy the broken gacha with the Chaos Overhaul, to be very fair. Frankly, I don't think the demon altar is going to be much use, so it's really just there for future overhauls, chaos or otherwise, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I'll take an offering. I can just go ahead and get rid of the gacha thing with that. Oh, I'm getting a bunch of overhauls. How helpful. You know what? Let's just chaos overhaul there. Perfect. Frankly, the cauldron is probably not going to be doing much because while poison damage is poison damage, frankly, it doesn't have the time. Level up 2 random plots. It'll probably just level up the temple, to be honest, because nothing else needs or can have a level. 2 temples. God, these masses of troops have gotten so big that they're spilling over into the spaces of all the buildings next to them, and it's just a visual mess. They are doing their best. I love that Osmosis just benefits from you having multiple of the same kind of troops in multiple squares. Unfortunately, I have diversified too much. Lab rats are at level 21. Not sure the lab rats are really gonna matter all that much. I could just get rid of the forest. Balance! Hell yes. Okay. So I am going to... I don't care about Cauldron, I'm just going to get rid of it. I could have put down Cauldron and overhauled it to be very fair, but I was not thinking, so it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I will get rid of Overhaul. It's okay. I'm going to slap down a Reinforce and a Balance, see what happens next, and then probably rewind, but we will see. There was a smarter way to go about that, for sure, but I did not use it. Okay. Probably balance the ogres. Because they have a lot of health, and they can frankly do more damage with that. They're still even. They are runaway ridiculous. But I want the ogres to catch up a little. Because the ogres also move real fast now. I am so confident that I've finally gotten my year 99 run on this. I have never enjoyed this kind of success this late in the game. Are we putting down another portal? Yes, we are. Because why not? Why not at this point? When it goes, it goes. Otherwise, we're just leveling rats. I don't really want to clone anything per se. I guess I could... No. No, what I want to do... What I want to do is I want to do a little rewind, because I'm good with that. Because more balance. Okay. God, everybody has, so much damage. Wows. Just wow. I think the only reason I'm getting the Bastion portals things off is just because it's taking a moment for everything to catch up with itself. Let's grab another portal. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and, Why not? Why not? We're just gonna let goofy things happen. Why not? Okay. More temple. More temple. I could just unlock the rest of these spaces right now. I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to slap down the temple. And I'm going to throw more frost on. And we're going to go from there and just kind of see what happens. If I want to be really silly with the portals, there we go. I could potentially try and get another shrine. Mob. Overhaul. Been real funny if that had triggered the portal. Back again! We're back to year 73. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. There's so much. It's just gonna be forever until we actually get to level 99 at this point, just because the portals are doing so much stuff. I should probably just stop using them. You know? But it's funny. But it's so funny. The poor little rats. I mean, they've got some health. They've got a little health, a little damage. Purely because of the forests. And we're back in time again, year 72. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Alright. I have had my fun with the portals. I'm just gonna say no more portals now. I am just gonna go portal free. And I'm just gonna try to get to year 99. I think that we can do this. So yeah. I don't really want much. Summons a fighting spore every 9 seconds in battle. I'll never even get one. % damage to towers and base. I do not have towers. I have a ridiculous number of troops, and frankly, the base is only doing so much. So I think I'm just gonna not buy anything. I'm just gonna leave. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little slap that down, offer it up. I don't want to sacrifice anything. All my stuff is good. All my stuff is very good. Heck it. And heck it. Though the warpers are doing almost nothing. They don't have a chance to. I'm just gonna leave it be for now. Okay. No, the warpers did stuff. Never mind. Must have been a little glitch. The number wasn't showing or something, or they just had a bad run that year. We're fine. We're okay. I'm just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep going. Unfortunately, I think half the time at this point is just spent seeing the buffs stack up. Purely because I've got so many. Oh, Jack of Rainbows. Alright, what are you getting? Could put another shrine in. Yeah, no, I'm keeping the Jack of Rainbows. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, no. The shrine is going there. Scout Tower isn't even worth it at this point, I think. It is. There is nothing that can keep up with this entire mess. I think at best, I could potentially put, like, a farm in the corner and maybe a couple more troops of some kind and just see what happens. But aside from that, I've got absolutely nothing. You know what? If I do a clone and put a troop down somewhere, I think that then I could do the osmosis, which is like a buff thing for having more of the same sort of thing. And I am going to use the soldier card. I'll just put it right there. So if I just throw another farm in there, then I'm going to start getting that. But right now, these guys are very sad, very small, little pathetic. They're doing their best, but they're new to this entire thing. We are fighting wars of gods at this point, and they are very much not. Yeah, the shaman's buff is probably going to be a drop in the bucket. I'm going to get more combustion. Enemies are now stronger. They're going to last another nanosecond longer, I guess. Throw combustion in again. Level, level, level. There we go. Alright, I think we're at 20 for the rats. Nowhere near that level 99 maximum. That was the Jack of Chaos. Okay. Destroy target. Move target to random empty plot. I don't really want to destroy anything. Here we go. Here we go. I could just do Chaos Shields and give something a boost. Alright. Rainbow's coming up. I could just boost this guy into something approaching usefulness. Or I could start on the rats. They're gonna need a lot of help, to be quite honest, in order to be that useful. Raw HP. That would get their health up, and if I can balance them, then it'll get the damage up, but I also do need to haste them in order to make them useful, so heck it, sure, let's go. Let's go. Super rats. Best rats that there have ever been. Yeah, if I want to get the rats to level 99, I genuinely might need to do more portals, even though I'm, like, very excited to actually reach year 99 myself. To be quite honest with you. Oh, hey. Osmosis. Sure, I'll take an osmosis. King of Nature, let's go. Boom. For what it's worth. I'm just gonna rewind. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Okay. We have, quite a lot of rats, and I know I said no more portals, but I am very tempted because I want those rats at level 99. And this is my best shot at it in some ways. I could have a better shot. I could have a better shot, to be very fair. They're at level 24 right now. 20 years, if they are the only thing getting level boosts, which, or at the very least, they're benefiting from all the level boosts, adjacent plots. So, yeah, it's not all plots. If they're the only things getting level boosts, and they're getting 2 of them per year, that's 40 levels. 24? Oh no, that's not enough. That'd get me so close, but it would not be enough. Oh, do I do it? Do I do it? 2 years. It's only 2 years, and it takes 3 in order to boost it. I don't know that it's worth it. I really don't know that it's worth it, because that's 3 years of the shrine buffing that instead of the rats. And while it's good for other things, it's not going to get me rat movement. So I'm just going to do regression. Yeah, I'm just going to do regression. I can try and regress something that's close to, adjacent to the rats, so that if it gets buffed, then the rats also get the level. I really should have been doing that the whole time, but I was not really focused on the rats that much. Let's regress that farm, and we'll get it leveled up probably pretty soon. Because I now have 2 shrines. I'm so proud of this little bunch of soldiers doing 7 damage. They actually, one of them actually got a hit in, despite the speed of everybody else. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yeah. Okay. Nothing I want to offer up, thank you. Let's go with another combustion. I do want to farm, so I would like the King of Nothing in the mix. So you know what? I'll take it. Okay. Alright. What can I do now? I can just clone and get a farm that way. You know, thinking about it, smartness, that's the way to do it. Now, unfortunately, that does mean that I'm going to probably lose some levels from the rats into the farm. It's just the way it is. Yep, okay. I will go ahead and probably use the clone to level the farm up manually, just so that the rats get full attention from the shrines. Oh, it might be haste time. Okay. Gain a gold multiplied by current year. I'm at year 81. I'm assuming it's not going to count the 29 on top. Loot card event. Or very minor buff to all stats, but that minor buff on the ridiculous large numbers is still going to be a ridiculous large number, so I think I'll take provisions. Woo! Okay. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to clone and upgrade the farm just so that it doesn't keep taking from the rats. Haste! Movement speed. Double up. Your movement speed is 11, so that's only 2. So the doubling of movement speed is going to be best probably on the rats. Let's get the rats under everybody's feet. Alright. Okay. Regression. Okay, but it's gotta be one that's next to the rats. Gotta be one that's next to the rats, just so that the rats benefit from the level up. I know I'm not gonna make it, but I want to dream. I want to dream. That achievement has been so out of my reach the entire time I've had this game and every time I've tried. This is like the clearest way I see forward is, honestly, if I were to try to focus on it, I think my plan would be to just take out all the king buffs on the King of Progress and just put the crazy one that's like, fight the Jack of Rainbows the whole game. I think that's the way to go. I could clone the rats and just manually increase them as well. You know, I can do it myself. I could have been doing that this whole time. Not that I think. So yes, I think that I'm not making the rats this time. I could do it in the future if I really, really, like, go in with a plan now that I know that this kind of synergy does work. Okay. The extremely slow tower is not helpful. That's not helpful. I could just get something and throw it away. Oh, look at that. More stuff. No thank you. But it's awesome that the rats are actually, you know, doing some damage. They're so small. Alright. For real this time. Year 85. I could throw it on the rats. I'll always throw it on the rats. I probably should have done reinforce first, but whatever. Oh, the damage is so stupid. The damage is so stupid. It's so dumb. There's so much. There's so much. Another achievement that I've noticed and would like to get someday is something about having, like, a huge number of enchantments on a single troop. It's probably 9. 9s are a thing in this game, but I do not know for certain. The boars are going to do nothing, but it would be funny. Unfortunately, those are all ranged, and the ogres... Giant ogres on boars. You can imagine. Or wizards. Can be mounted by adjacent troops. For each 1 HP it has, increases rider stats by 1%. You know what? Sure. Absolutely not. They keep offering me the Jack of Rainbows, like, you want to make peace? You want to make peace? Hey buddy, you want to make peace? No, I do not want to make peace. I want this to continue as long as possible. So yeah, the rats are definitely not getting levels as long as the boars take them. However, they've got like 36 health. That's 36%, which, on that, is a lot. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. The King of Spells doesn't stand a chance. Yeah. Okay. Do I have static on these guys? I don't. I should probably just try and stack some different stuff on them. Attack speed to adjacent troops and constructions. Oh boy, guys. Oh boy. But yeah, if I can get their health, the boars' health up ridiculously, then it's just gonna help the ogres so much. And the wizards, to be honest. Not that they need it, but I can do it. Do you want to give me, like, a wild card? I'll take a wild card. You're not going to give me a single wild card, are you? I'm going to spend all my money. There we go. There is also an achievement for, I think it's, like, spending 99 or it's 999. I don't know if it's 900 or just in the tens, gold on a reroll, which would necessitate you to spend an enormous amount of gold on the prior rerolls because they ramp up as you go along. So it's not just you have that much gold, it's you have that much gold plus however many rerolls it takes to get there. Okay. Destroys target plot. All adjacent plots replicate its base stats. There is nothing there that I need. Clones 3 copies of the target plot. Hold on a second. I think that might be 3 rats that I can put down. Like 3 levels on rat. The lab rat isn't going to make it, but I want it to. I really, really, really want it to. Really, really. Okay. And then I rewind. Look, I'm doing everything I can. That's level 51 on the rats. And we are 10 years away from completion. My odds aren't good. They really are not good. Oh, King of Stone is actually doing some damage! Oh! Oh, King of Stone got past me? What? No! No! No, you can't do this to me 10 years from the end! No! No! Oh, come on! The amount of damage I can do! What? What? No! Oh, the King of Stone has to go. Mm-mm. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Don't do this to me. This is the best run I've ever had. Don't do this to me. Please. I should have used portals more or something to like, ramp up the power or something. What the hell? Have I been focusing on the rats too much? Is that my problem? Am I focusing too much on the rats? King of Stone's ballista just punched through you at that level? What the hell? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I don't have much in the way of other options right now. I could just level up the rats. What's coming at me? Okay, spells, I've got a chance. I think. I don't remember spells punching through me. I don't think that I have a way of getting rid of another king before the end there. There's Royal Council, Merchant, Diplomat is War and Peace. I might be able to, but there's a chance I run into him before, so I basically need to spend on re-rolling if the King of Stone is looking likely. Okay. Okay. Broken Decrees are 2 times more powerful or your base has no max level. Or I can just feast and double the max HP of all my troops, which is ridiculous. That doubles that. That levels up a random plot twice. 2 random time cards. 3 years back in time. I don't know if that's going forward, to be honest. I think I want to just feast. I want to just feast because everybody's HP is very ridiculous. And if I can get more survivability, maybe the King of Stone won't punch through me. I forgot to check which king was coming at me. I really need to do that before I, like, play my card in case I want to re-roll it. Because I do not want to face the King of Stone again. Okay, Rainbows is presumably fine. Yeah, Rainbows is fine. Okay. I can haste. I can re-roll and hope that I get, like a balance. Just to kind of buff something else. Oh, boy. Okay. 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 Let's see if I can get balance. Alright, you're fine. I'm gonna balance you. No, wait. Who was... You're the one with ridiculous health that I want to turn into damage. Thank you. Okay. Level up the rats just because. I think they're at 63 now. Okay. King of Nothing is up next. I should be able to take him. Should be able to. Okay. If I end up struggling... Alright, we're good. Okay. Okay, rainbows I can handle. You guys don't have any steel coats, so I'll put one on you. Oh wait, you did. That's fine. I'll put another one on you. Alright. Another balance. I will take it. Or I can echo form. I don't have any empty adjacent plots for a unit, though. It has to be adjacent. I'll balance. Alright, okay. I don't really want anything building-wise, thank you. Leave. Alright. Time Rebellion, that's okay. That is okay. So who's got a ridiculous number that I need to balance up? I could make the lab rats start doing, what is that? 300,000 damage? I think I shall. Throw a steel coat on the lab rats, why not? Steel rats. Steel rats a war. I genuinely don't know how long I have been playing just this endless run. The portals and everything else have been utterly ridiculous. Okay, Time Rebellion is basically going to be no more in a second. Okay, good. I can still handle those at least. What have I been playing recently that rewind would be useful? Alright, have a good one. Hopefully I make it soon. Let's just take a rewind. Let's just take a rewind. I do not want the King of Stone. Thank you! I will fight the Jack of Rainbows. That's fine. I'm just gonna rewind and see what I get. Oh yeah, balance. Good. Good, 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 good. Good. Okay. Okay. I can balance those soldiers, and they are not going to be anywhere near as ridiculous, but it'll be something. I could balance... the ogre's still pretty balanced. There's not been a runaway in or anything on that. That would add more health. This would add more damage for sure. That would add more health. That would add more health. Not that health is bad, but I have so far been a lot about just out-damaging things. Okay. Okay. And also, whenever I do to the paladins, they just get more damage anyway. Because that is, the balance of the health and damage on the paladins always seems to be a little out of step just because they've got their own passive little thing. You know, damage buffs also increase HP. So, okay. 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 I can't afford to reroll much more. Okay, Gigantify is good. I'll take it. Make peace. I'm going to do a single reroll. I can't afford much more. Because if I reroll and I can't make peace with the King of Stone, then I have to keep in reserve in 10 gold to reroll the King of Stone if he comes up against me. No! Okay. Okay. Alright, the King of Stone is not on his way. Good, 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 good. I've got a chance. I've at least got a chance. Double size damage HP. I can get the HP up on that. And if I can then balance it in the future, then it might be something. I'm gonna trash that to get gold. Okay. Okay. The next one is going to be war, not peace, so... We are on year 97. We have a chance. We have a chance. I just want to get to 99. I just want to get to 99. Oh! Okay. Okay. Let's get a combustion. I am not doing this. I am not doing this. Thank you very much. Combustion. Okay. 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 You're 99. All we have to do is beat the King of Nothing. All we have to do is beat the King of Nothing. And let's go. Oh, it's stuttering, guys. It's stuttering bad. We made it. I think we made it. Jack of Chaos is leading his final assault. This is year 99. Okay. Okay. I want steel coats. I want so much stuff. And I don't need an amplifier. Alright. Okay. We just have to make it through. We just have to make it through. Please, please, please. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, 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 we got this! We got this! Yeah. Congrats on surviving for 99 years! Never expected you to make this far. You've clearly found the perfect strategy to break the game. Yeah, it's called the Rainbow Jack. Many other difficulty levels to play, claiming your win now. However, if you wish to continue playing, we won't stop you. Be warned, crash into bugs very likely from this point forward. I am perfectly happy to end the run here. I don't think I'm getting the rats this time. I'm okay. I only got 2 levels out of that. Come on! Oh, well, it was on Peasant, I guess. Survived 100 plus 29 bonus years. Killed 42,000 units. Trained 2,000. Heck. Yeah. 175 levels and plots. The rats got to level 77, which is higher than I've ever got a rat before, but now at least I have a strategy and an idea. Rainbow Jack, enemy, King of Progress. I am not doing that right now. That was such a long game. Oh gosh, I have probably unlocked a lot of perks. Physicist, okay, that's it, that's it, that's it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out, and yeah, I will see if I can get that tabletop game ready and just kind of see if maybe we can just do a little narration, maybe just a little bit of randomized fun as far as that goes. I'll take NPCs or whatever for the village and stuff, but maybe not right now. Just I want to get into the first part of the game so you can see what it's like, see who is there, and what the feel and the vibe is. But yeah, we will have some fun next time, and I hope that I can make it a little bit collaborative at the very least. So, till next time, have a good one. Bye!